Hello, I'm ABX and welcome back to the tutorial for Minecraft Console Edition. Today I'm going to be talking about banners because they are a brand new feature in the most recent update and it's one that's confused a lot of people. So many people have asked for a tutorial about this really interesting item and I figured I would do that today because, again, when you go into creative and you just see there's 16 colors of this, it doesn't really seem like such an interesting block. And when you go to actually make your own, it gets very confusing very fast. So today I'm going to be explaining how the whole system works. I'm going to be, teaching you some of the restraints of it, some of the cool things you can do with it, but then also teaching you how to make 5 or 6 different really cool flags. So if you want to make, a Union Jack, you can do that. Do you want to make a Minecraft flag? Guess what? You can do that. Even a cat, all these different things I'll be teaching you in today's video. So hopefully you all do enjoy it. If you do, like the video, let me know because it helps out the channel and lets know you do like learning things about updates and stuff. But with that said, let's get straight into it, shall we? And let's start by, teaching you the very basics. So let's just quickly mention, if you know the PC system of banners and you're just confused by the console, all you have to do is go to Help and Options, go to Settings, go to User Interface, click the classic crafting box, and it will work exactly the same way as it does on the PC. Very easy stuff. If you know how that works, you can just take your skills from there to here. But if you're starting from scratch, which is what I assume you're doing, the console system's actually a little bit easier to get to grips with. So how do you get to it in the first place? Well, you press the right trigger, because there's a second little tab here now, and it takes you to the banner selection. So there's 3 options here. There's Create Banner, there's Select Banner, and there is Copy Banner. So what you actually want to do, assuming you don't want a blank banner, if you do, then press A here, or press what banner do we want? Let's say we want a black banner. All you have to do is be like, yeah, I'd like a black banner. You press that, and suddenly you've got yourself a black banner. Isn't that interesting? I think they are actually kind of interesting by themselves, but this isn't probably what you want. You probably want like a Union Jack or like a flag of a country. So what you want to do is, instead of pressing A here, you press Y. That's right, this confused me for a bit, but you press Y here instead, and it allows you to experiment with the banner before you pick it. So now you can go through, you can be like, do I want a red cross on there? No, I don't want a red cross on there. Do I want some red stripes on there? Or all of this sort of stuff? I guess I do, and you can experiment with Y and X to remove and add layers. It's really cool because there's so many different options. As I count it, there's like 25 different options, and that means that there's so many different things you can do. You can be like, oh, I want to have a black border on there. Guess what? You can do that. A black thing like this. So many different options you have as far as putting stuff on there, but they all do require dye. So just give them all a check. If you haven't seen any of these before, give them all a check. Be like, oh, I can make it half red, half white. Isn't that nice? But with that said, let's start by just showing you some of the cool banners you can make, so you can learn as we go along. Because one key thing to know is you can only have 6 different layers. So if I go with this, and then this, and then this, and then that, and that, let's say, once you reach 6 layers, you can't put any more on there. So just bear in mind, when you're playing around, you get 6 layers max, and that to some degree limits the creativity. But on the other hand, there's so much you can do because there's, again, 25 options. There's like, you can have up to 6 of them. You can imagine how very quickly that adds up, and you end up with literally billions of possibilities. And let's show you one of the most simple ones here, which is just putting a red rounder on. So if you go to Shapes tab, which is just here, right in the middle, and you put a red circle on there, then just like that, having a red circle on a white flag has given you the flag of Japan. Look at that. We've just made a Japanese flag and we're hanging it on the wall. Isn't that lovely? So yeah, that's the easiest flag to make in the game. If you just want to be like, I want a flag of a country, but I don't want to go for much effort, this is the easiest one to make because it's like that. If you want to go for one that's a little bit more complex, you might want to go with either the French or the German flag, for instance, because if you want to go for a French flag, you start with a blue banner, you start with a white banner again, my bad, and then you add, really simply, you're like, okay, so at the bottom we'll have blue. I get the order mixed up, but we have blue at the bottom and then we have red at the top, and just like that you make yourself a French flag. Isn't that cool? Look at us, we've got like a little collection of flags going on here, and that's something you can do by just throwing around flags like that. So now we've got Japanese, we've got French. It gets a little bit trickier when we go for German because I think the middle color on the German flag is yellow if I'm not mistaken, or it might be red. My flag knowledge isn't great. Let's look at my own flag here. So yeah, if we want to make a German flag, we start with a red banner. We don't have any red on us right now, so we'll just make a pretend German flag with our black stuff. So if we start with black. Oh wait, no, you can do this in any order you want, because as long as you have one of the 3 colors, you can always add the other 2 later. So we take it to a black one, for instance, we go, okay, then we add red in the middle, and then we add yellow at the bottom, I believe, and just like this, we've created ourselves a German flag. So a cool thing you can do here, if you want to add emphasis to any one particular color, is if you add it a few times, so look at this, I press Y again, it slowly fills it a bit more, and it's something you can do if you want to have extra emphasis on one particular color. Again, I don't know if this is going to come up too often, but it is something cool that I did notice. Look how strong that red is now, and it's something you can do. So just like that, we've got a German flag, and look, we've got like a little community of flags going on here now. As well as that though, there are more complex flags you might want to make, or things that just aren't flags at all. You might be like, you know what, Toy Cat, I don't like nations at all. I don't like the concept of a nation state. I want to have like the Minecraft flag or a cat flag, which by the way was actually shown to me first by Cameron, and I'll show you how to make a cat on a table because it's pretty cool. But yeah, let me just quickly show you how to make the Minecraft flag first of all. So yeah, just like this, you want to go in there and you want to be like, well, if you want a Minecraft flag, you take whatever color background. I think we'll take brown because obviously it's gonna be like dirt. So you take a brown background, you just add some green stripes at the top, which are found just over here. So I'd actually have green, so we'll take light green, just like that. And then you just add a creeper face on there, which you need a creeper head for. So this isn't one you can really do in survival, because obviously creeper heads are so insanely rare, because you need, I think you need a charged creeper to blow up a regular creeper. But just like that, as you can see, we've created oh, it's orange on that one, but still, we've made ourselves another banner, and now it's made from brown. So look at that, we got creeper faces, and it's a really simple example. It's just 3 separate layers, or 2 separate layers, and you've made yourself that. But if you want to go really complex, then the next couple ones are ones you might enjoy. So yeah, I want to show you how to make the British flag and the cat flag now. So the cat flag is one that always gets me confused. So you want to make the base banner color the color of the cat. Again, look, cats can be like orange or yellow, but we'll just assume the cat is orange for now. You want to take that orange cat, and then you want to surround it with a bunch of border, which requires vines. Again, easy enough to get in survival. The border is going to be the top color of the thing, so in this case, we'll have it blue, because the sky is blue in this cat's life. Then what you want to do, after you've added that, is you want to go to the... you want to go to this little, you want to go to the 3 little things like this, and you want to make this blue as well. Again, we're slowly creating the cat, you'll see it kind of get formed, so you want to add that next, so blue chief. After border, black border, or blue border, I can't even say that word, you want to go for black chief indented. Then after black chief indented, you want to go for red chief, or blue chief dexter, I guess it would be, just like that. As you can see, the cat shape is almost starting to form. It looks like a cat Beyblade right now, but we're kind of close to that. And then you want to kind of finish this up by just adding a brown table at the bottom. This kind of brown table is to show that the cat is sitting on something. And again, once we do this, it looks almost like a cat. It's somewhere between a vase and a duck right now. And then, if you have an enchanted golden apple, again, this not recommended for survival, but is possible. What you can just do is you can, okay, we got orange dye, you can add the tail to the cat, and it makes it look perfect, finishes it up, and gives you a cat sitting on a table. So again, this was a design shown to me by CN Mats, or Cameron the Wolf, and I kind of added the table to it. And look at that, we've got a cat sitting on a table, and that's just one of the many examples of creativity you can take this to. Because there is 6 layers, this is just one of so many different possibilities. If we want to go in there randomly, we could be like, oh yeah, let's take a white banner, and then oh wait, I pressed A again. See, even I make the mistake a bunch. But yeah, you can be like, I'm going to take myself a white banner and add red stripes, and then a blue cross, and you know, if you just do this enough, you'll eventually end up somewhere. So even if you don't have any creative talent and you don't like that sort of stuff, that's kind of where I fall into. If you just mess around enough, eventually you'll find something that just kind of fits and works. And I find I think that's kind of cool, if you ask me. So yeah, that's what you can do here. Let's show you one more complex design, which is going to have to be the Union Jack, because obviously I'm from the UK, if you don't know. So let's show you how you'd make that if you wanted to, because it's actually relatively complex, because you need to have like white inside white. So yeah, if you actually use these, okay, so we find white on here somewhere. The way you want to do this is, I guess we take a blue flag. That's what we're doing wrong. So yeah, basically making flags with like colors inside colors can be tricky, but there's a useful little tip for that maybe you'll learn in general here. So we're going to press Y to add it again. We're going to go to the black bend sinister, and we're going to put it in white first of all. Then we're going to do the other white bend, and we're going to do it like that, and it'll give us a little white. It's up for white, isn't it? Yep, it's just up for white. So just like that, and then we got ourselves what looks like a Scottish flag again. But then we add the red soul tie across it, and it kind of gives you this. Now you can see where this is going, and then we do the same thing, but with the across like this. So we go over white across. When am I going to learn that it's up for white? And then we do the same for the straight down like this. So white like that. And then finally we finish up with a red cross. And just like that, we've created the Union Jack. It uses all 6 layers, but it looks really cool. And another fun fact that I forgot to mention first of all, but it's really useful for the complex designs, like say this cat on the wall, which I think is actually trapped there now. A really cool little useful fact about this is the fact that once you do have these things, you can actually copy them across to another banner. So if we take this Union Jack, for instance, we can select it, or I think so. Okay, wait, we can copy it across if we get a blue flag. So we make a blue banner right like this. And as long as you have more of the wool, you don't need more of the other things to make, for instance, like you can see here, another Union Jack. So 2 Union Jacks just like that. Look how handy that is. And we can do it over and over again because of a glitch. But right, that's just the current little thing. So yeah, now we've got Union Jacks. We can place below the flag, Pax Britannia or something like that. But also you can do this with any other flag, even the ones that require golden apples or things. So again, even though it seems ridiculous to invest in... It really does seem ridiculous to invest in a cat flag, but if you really wanted to have a cat flag that was really awesome, what you could do is you just had to, get yourself some more orange banners. Again, we'll just make some like that, and just like that, we can now make, I did that wrong. We can now make a bunch of cat flags with those orange banners, which is, again, I find that really cool personally, the fact that if you want to, you can invest in like a golden apple, or you can invest in a creeper head, and you can use it to just make lots and lots of the same stuff. And now look at this, we're covering the place in cat flags. So other fun facts about the banners while we're here, in case you're like, okay, I kind of get that, but what about everything else? First of all, banners do have a very slight animation to them. If you look right here, you can see they all kind of breeze in the wind a little bit. It's kind of interesting. Even when they're tied to a wall, they breeze in the wind. They can be placed at any 45-degree angle, so as you can see, or it's more than 45 degrees it seems, because as you can see they're all at different angles here. They can be placed in the ground because they are placed like the block below where you place them. It's confusing stuff, but if you want to, you can place it like that, or if you kind of get it like that, you can place it in the ground. Because banners can be placed on top of banners, and they can be placed over banners. It's really confusing stuff, but for now, what you need to bear in mind, the key facts are that it's easy to make a banner. You can test it by pressing Y. You don't have to commit any of the resources you don't want to until you press A. So you can just goof around and be like, you know what, that's stupid, and then press B. If you want to have copy flags, you can do that again. There's 3 simple options: copy banner, select banner, and it's create banner. So 3 simple options. You can place banners on banners, they breeze, and I think that's just about everything. Apparently there is a banner limit. I haven't found it just yet, so it's something I'm going to do research on. But for now, all you need to keep in mind, the banners are pretty darn cool, and they're one of the coolest features in this update, because you can show that you're Japanese or British or French or German. No one's French or German. But anyway, with that said, hope you did all enjoy this video. I just offended someone at the end there, and I'll see you all in... Oh wait, like it if you liked it, share if you really liked it, and subscribe if you're new around here, because I will see you all in the next video. So, goodbye everyone.